Welcome to the Slop Farm. Enjoy the video.
Start by planning the API and the data flow between Frontend and Backend. Define clear endpoints such as /API/users and /API/items on port 8000 for development. Choose JSON payloads and use standard status codes like 200, 201, and 400 to signal outcomes. Specify request and response shapes before writing code to prevent miscommunication. Map authentication, pagination, and error handling behavior across endpoints. Decide on synchronous versus asynchronous data flows and caching strategies. This planning saves hours during implementation and debugging. Implement the backend service next, choosing REST or GraphQL based on needs. Expose endpoints on port 8000 during development and return JSON consistently for every route. Secure important routes with token authentication and plan to use HTTPS in production environments. Include a /health or /status endpoint and provide sample data for front-end integration and testing. Document required headers, query parameters, and expected response formats clearly. Write unit tests for core handlers to catch regressions early and keep the API stable. Finally, connect the frontend to the backend using fetch or Axios calls to port 8000. Implement request timeouts, retry logic, and show clear error messages on failures to improve user experience. Handle cross-origin resource sharing by enabling CORS headers or using a proxy during development. Validate incoming JSON fields and display loading states to keep interfaces responsive. Write integration tests that verify 200 responses and required JSON fields for critical flows. Deploy both sides and monitor logs, metrics, and errors continuously.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.